Right. I think I have let's see. Yes, because I changed my VPN, so I I need to reset about this, otherwise streaming to YouTube is going to stop all my applications from going to the internet. I forgot about that. Let me see. Right, it should be like this. Oh no, let's see this one. Okay, and okay. All right. Okay. Huh. It's been too long. Every time when I try to stream to YouTube, it's going to be a pain. Should I just restart? Alright. I think I may have to restart my emulator. Something is not right about it. Why does it have to be so complicated? Why does it have to be that complicated? Oh, seems to work. Seems to work. Alright. I didn't say I won't be able to stream again, it's just that it's such a pain. It's a big pain in the ass to stream to YouTube, overall for me. I think the reason behind that it's pretty obvious, but not going to go into detail. Basically, I heard you guys ask about an IS4 guide, but to be honest, I won't be able to make one that is as detailed as the last one for IS3. I don't think it's possible for me to make one like that anymore, but at least for brief introduction about the ops that are pretty notable in performances, I'd say I can make one. So let's try to get some footage. So the goal here is that I will pick operators that have not been released on global yet. So I'm going to try to simulate what global has. But what I can't simulate is that I can't avoid stages that are in the expansion pass. Also, I can't avoid relics and other mechanics that has been introduced since IS4's expansion 2. Yeah, that's it. So I'm going to start with Reed Alter, which is, I think, the best starter for IS4 before the expansion pass. She was very good before that. Okay, so this is what I've been cooking with before expansion 2. Alright, are we getting a little bit of lags? Lags are expected, okay? Alright, so I'm gonna start recording. So in best scenarios, you expect 3 fights in floor 1, So if it's 2 fights, it's going to be less optimal but doable. What you're seeing right now is the easiest stage in floor 1. You can clear this stage with your eyes closed, with your monitor off. Okay. Read altar. So it's just like formulas. You just put it down like that every time you do it. It's not gonna do anything wrong. This is the easiest stage in the game. It's just impossible to fail this. So I just go AFK. The difference in squad options from IS3. The default squads, I mean the theme exclusive squads are much weaker than all that 3 squads that you have for IS3. They are weaker, but they are still pretty. They still make a lot of sense. It's just that they are not as that good as, you know, like human-oriented squad and the squads that in expansion 2 they give you a relic to start with, which is basically the Blade Dance altar. that squad is also extremely busted. So this time it's no longer that busted. Oh, you see 22 enemies, so it means that there's going to be the hidden. Oh, I wasn't prepped for that. I didn't notice it. I keep talking about it, so I may not be able to catch it. Let's see if I can have read skill back in time. Yeah. I know what you're talking about. It's like symbiosis. Oh, come on. Maybe we'll be able to get him. Oh, not really. Ping in the Discord. In fact, I don't really want to promote my stream because I certainly won't like a stream that keeps lagging. So, well, you can just watch back if you are interested. So basically, this is the easiest stage in the whole mode, right? So I'm not going to introduce, you know, all the mechanics because I simply don't have the time. But basically, this time they shorten the horizontal nodes. So like floor 1, again, you only have 4 nodes, as compared to, you know, the 5 nodes for IS3, because this time you can move vertically pretty freely with the, you know, this index, whatever it's called. And the encounters are much more valuable. There are a lot less, you know, just filler encounters in this events because first of all, the endings are not separated from, you know, all these standard encounters. This one I'm not sure. This is a one-hot. I think this is the hardest emergency stage before expansion. So if you are a E1 read, it's pretty dangerous because we'll try. So let's go in. If we fail, then it's unlucky. But let's see. All right. So the number, you know, these punching guys that will be present in an emergency map. In this emergency map is completely random. Sometimes you get 3. So the standard maps you have 1, but you can get as many as 7 of them. If you got more than 5, you're pretty screwed. So right now we have 4, which is, I guess, okay. Not very okay, but decently okay. Have to use the skill right away because otherwise everyone's gonna die. Is it enough damage? Oh no! Oh no! This guy is going to walk straight into the pit for some reason. Right? At least we can survive. Alright, so we did not die. That's good news. But not looking too good too. Oh! We got this guy. So sometimes you die from this because you got 7 punches. Alright, it's all RNG. Alright, these are DLC boards. For the boards and all the Collapso stuff, just refer to the official introductions. I'm not going to introduce them. The shops are very important this time, because you can refresh a store with absolutely no cost. So back in IS3, you first need to roll the dice. So you need to spend 1 dice, and at the same time you are not guaranteed to refresh everything. But this time, every single shop you can refresh once with absolutely no cost. Alright? So shops are extremely important for you to play this game. But this shop is absolutely garbage right now. What we're seeing is absolute garbage. So, in case you don't know, the first shop, so the floor 1 shop will always only give you either Vanguard or Medic or Caster. So the reason why, Redick start is a good start is that you are pretty set. You have a pretty high chance to elite to her on floor 1. Right? But every single stuff in here is absolutely useless. So I'm going to refresh it. We got Vanguard. We got Hope. Pretty trash, but I'm going to pick up. Okay. The RA exclusive. Maybe no. Okay, it's not out. It's not out in global yet, so I'm not going to pick it. I'm going to pick Innis. Okay, we stick to the game. Okay, we stick to the game. I'm going to just go with that. Okay. Not Cal. I don't really pick a lot of Calcid. The only time when I pick Calcid is that I have absolutely no choice. I have no one standing on the ground, and I am in such an emergency. Then I will pick Calcid. Other times, I just won't pick her. Because I need to pick. First of all, I would usually start with Reed. And for second medic, I would usually pick a altar. So there really is no reason for me to pick Cal, but she's definitely still viable. This stage is also kind of easy, so I'm going to record this as well. So as you can see, on second floor you also only have 4 nodes as compared to 5 in IS3, but there are a lot of vertical routes you can go. So you can like go here and then go up, and then go 1 step ahead and go down if you have enough of this index. Tex Elder is still broken in this IS. I'd say she's pretty good. You can say she's broken. Alright, so this stage is also pretty easy. I usually start with Innis here. Redick is most of the time I put her here. Then we're pretty much set. When this guy come, I'm just gonna start my skill. Gonna stand still here, and then there's this stun arrow guys. So I'm going to put down people for shoot at. Put another ground unit. Ines can deal with most of these guys that comes out from the left. This is also a pretty easy stage. I'm glad that they kept the destroyable chest. Yeah, that should be the more inferior. I mean the what, superior mode as compared to people walking by and then the chest is just gone. Oh, gonna put that one. Oh. That hurts quite a lot. For me, the randomness of the ebook, I forgot the names already. Haven't played IS3 in a long ass time. IS4 is, you know, for the hardcore players, it gets a little boring, to be honest, over time. It's just less challenging than IS3, but some people do think that IS3 is just overly challenging, so I can get that as well. No problem with that. I think it's valid to say that. Can we get him? Oh, I think we can. Oh, wait, what? Oh my god. If it's, you know, E2 Ines, he's dead. He's so dead. Ugh. Okay, so we have E2 Ines, Reed now. Yeah, the stream is going to lag from time to time. I've seen Ines in a lot of IS4. Would you say she's the best Vanguard for IS4? Definitely. She's definitely the best Vanguard in IS4. There's no doubt. Easily the best one. This stage, see how I'm going to do this with what I have right now. Let's see. I think I can just... Right, I'm gonna get some water. Are you from Hong Kong? We lagging, boys. We back. We lagging. We back. We lagging or we're back. We're so not back. Are we back? Are we back? It seems we're back. Shoot. Yeah. That is just what happens when I do streaming. Let's see the questions. Am I from Hong Kong? Not really, but I taught my college in Hong Kong, and I speak Cantonese. That's all. In his blah 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 blah. Would you recommend Typhon or Ray if you could only choose one? To be honest, if you pick Typhon, you can play her until Ray comes out as the best sniper to play in IS4. That's my experience. So before Ray, Typhon is the best sniper to pick in IS4. But after Ray, I would honestly pick Ray over Typhon every game. That's my experience. That's my personal recommendation. Because what happened to Sniper is that the enemies in this game, in this mode, they run way too fast, and you know they are just out of your reach before you get rid of them. And also there are a lot of enemies in IS4, so single target operators are not doing extremely hot. And if you guys remember Posyomka was so good back in IS3, and she's nowhere to be found. No one talks about her right now. It's because her range is too short, honestly. She's definitely still viable. You can definitely still pick her. She's just not as comfortable to use, you know, as Typhon. And Ray is because she can kill one target really reliably. There's just very little enemies who can survive her whole skill. that's just the reason. This stage we're seeing right now features what's the mechanism again? The mechanism from chapter, is this 11? Haven't played Reed with this stage for a long ass time. How should I position everything? Like this. So the way to distinguish the bad guy is just that he will walk a little bit slower than all others. So look at this guy in the middle. He walks a little bit slower than all the other people. So this is the wrong guy. I'm just gonna put a stop to him. If I use this skill right now, I'm going to destroy this box, if I'm correct. Let's see if I'm wrong. Yes.
聞いてるけど貫くどこお前たちの命誰かが気づく前にあなたの
Alright, we're back again.
影に沈めてあげる
Alright, so this is how you do this stage with re-alter. Oh, shoot. I thought we were safe. This stage is pretty tricky, but not extremely hard, I'd say. Casters. Oh, we're not doing very good right now. The roster is pretty painful to play with. Alright, so this stage is pretty good with skill 3. That guy is pretty troublesome to deal with, but Reed alters skill 3 is pretty good against that. You know, these are the exclusive enemies in IS3. Once they got hit, they start running, so 3 times their original movement speed. So Ines with her CC is pretty good against this enemy. Oh. Right. Just boom them all. Boom them. Keep running. Alright, that's it.
Mission accomplished.
よし完璧だわ今日はゆっくり休めそうね
Alright, we have 7 hopes again. What? Defender? No way. We get nothing out of this. If we walk into floor 3 with this roster, we're so dead. We are pretty much dead. Alright, only 1 E2? That's painful. Alright, Beagle. How about Arturia versus Deegan? Definitely Deegan more. Okay, so no hate towards Viviana, but you have to consider that Viviana is in the Arturia banner, and there isn't much use for Viviana right now daily. So if you want a reliable, damage dealer, I would 100% recommend Deegan Brescia. Absolutely. So if you are still thinking, you're not completely investing in one of them, I think it's Deegan. This is getting a little hard. How am I going to get through this? This is not looking good. Okay, so this stage is one of the hardest stage in floor 3. And definitely they no-go if I only have one E2. That's too little for me. This one is doable, but how about we restart? I really want to restart by now. What's the boss? Alright, let's try to do this. Yeah, the only reason I would think about Arturia is she's, first of all, she's limited, and then one of the other reasons. She's limited and she's unique. But that's about it. That really is about it. This stage is just have Eunice kill everyone else.
あまり負けを隠せない
Video assets. Thank you.
あまり絶望の匂いにはカムフラージュできないわどこを目先にを焦がす苦しみはほんの一瞬
How's Exalt's performance in IS4? He's pretty good, to be honest. The only problem with him is that he's a guard, and there are just too many guard options, too many good guard options in the game. So before Deegan, you will almost always pick Winnar first. If you want to clear it with much ease, you have to always pick Winnar, or you can pick Gavio Alter to start. But yeah, I don't think you will always pick Exalt first. I'm going to pick Virtue. Oh wait, I did say I can pick operators that I forgot. I forgot. Because I'm so desperate right now, I don't have anything to go with. I have to pick something. Shoot. Will you say Shu takes higher priority than Arturia as a newer player? You don't have Saria? Definitely. Why not? Okay, this stage as well. So this is another battle, special battle stage. With only this 4 guys, doable, I guess. Also, why 7 costs hope? That was the thing starting from the last time, right? If you are a new player who doesn't have Saria yet, definitely go for Shu instead of Arturia. Arturia is for more advanced players. For players who are already fed up with all the arts, damage, physical damage and stuff.
ここからは私の独走よ。優越は黄金にきらめいて目標地点に到着しました。思い切り自分自身を感じて。どうする足元を見てください。
They read outer and IS needs to make IS4 more easy. They are definitely going to make it more easy.
優越は多く身を焦がす苦しみはほんの一瞬。
But I wouldn't say you can't play the game without them.
私たち苦しみもいつかきっと終わるわ。どこを目指すの？どうする？誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈んである。
Oh, why did he leak over? Shit.
思い切り自分自身を感じて。
Oh no, 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 come on. Read skill, anyone? Oh shoot. This is not looking good. Oh my god. Why? What happened? Okay, this looks like a GG. Oh my god. Oh my god. Alright, this is so over. What happened? Alright, this is over. What? What? I didn't pay attention. I was making a reply. What? Oh. Alright, let's see what you guys been talking about. Read altar and inners definitely make it more easy for you to clear the stage. So I'm going to say 6 operators who are game changing. So there are 6 operators who are game changing in IS4. Winnar, Dagon, Anis, Texas, Yato. These 2, right? And finally, read altar. So within these 6, actually, I'd say the most important ones are Winnar, Innis, and Texas. The others are okay without them. But they are the 3 most game-changing ones are definitely Winnar, Innis, and Texas. These 6 operators are the most game-changing in the game mode right now. Of course, this is based on the IS4 meta, and you know, thing about meta is that you can definitely play without them. They just make the game much more easier for you. Can you showcase IS4 at lower difficulty first? No offense, but I don't think it's. I just don't play low difficulties. I have always played difficulty 15, and playing anything that is not 15. Sometimes I play 12, but playing anything that is not 12 or 15 makes it too easy for me, and it will change. It's not beneficial to me practicing difficulty 15. In IS4, which operators are often used? So I'm making a guide to talk about all the most picked operators of all the classes. So I'm just making some. Right now I'm just recording some additional footage. I'm going to start with the sniper medic class, and hopefully I got E2 Redick. Of course I don't, which is okay. So before expansion 2, I always start with these 3 of them. How about lower rarity? Is there any that is good for IS4? I'd say Kuora for Defender, 4-star Defender. The thing with lower rarity in IS4 is that in IS3, there are a lot of times you go to floor 3 and you only have like one or two E2 6-stars. But for IS4, the hope is just so much more abundant. You got so much more hope, and you are never. You just got so much more hope. So, oftentimes you will pick, 6-stars over lower rarity ones. Let's see. Does it also apply to IS3? No. So it's only for IS4. So different difficulties will give you different looks of the medals. And one thing that they did and was heavily critiqued afterwards is that they added difficulty 12 medals after expansion 2. Before expansion 2, it was difficulty 0 to I believe 3 or something. So difficulty 4 and beyond, you get a different look, and then difficulty 10 and beyond, you get a different look. So 3 different looks of a medal. But after expansion 2, they add one more to clears above difficulty 12, which they flamed a lot because some people just do every one in difficulty 10, and they have to start over. Dagon winner for priority guard pick. If you want to start a game, properly, you can only pick Dagon. You can't use Mwynar to start a game, right? So you definitely pick Dagon to start a game. So actually, from my perspective, the best starter before expansion 2 is Reed Alter, and then the best starter afterwards is Dagon. Alright, so I'm going to showcase how you play this map with Reed Alter. It's so easy. Alright, step 1, you deploy Reed Alter here, upwards. That's step 1, and you wait. Wait, and then pop car here. When you have enough cost, so there are 2 variants. One of the variants is that they are spawned in the lower left. The other is that they spawn here on the upper right. It's the same. You just use Orchid to wake them up, start the skill. Alright, so the first one dies, the other one wakes up, and then he dies again. And that's the end of the stage. Alright, you just go AFK. Are you going to talk about the styles and stuff of the Ruin tablets in your guide videos? Unfortunately, no, because I no longer have that time. Last time I started pretty quick, but this time IS4 is going to start, like next week or something. So not enough time for me to write up all those stuffs and push it all out to you. So I think it's pretty easy to learn as well. So You just go hop in the game. You play like one or two times. You understand everything about it.
それだけじゃ足りない。
So what I just pick up is something about my exploration index or something. It's something that similar to light in last time. It just help you go navigate vertically. So this time around you have to actively plan your route, because you can change, first of all you can change route with these boards, and also you can maneuver up and down by spending these indexes. So that's very important. Why am I getting this on stage in first floor? I'm just gonna get 5 ingots. Okay, it's this one. We talk about this one. It's the easiest one. Who's your favorite operator in AK? It's Guardy. I think I've talked about it, but yeah. This stage it's so brain dead. Boy, okay. This stage is absolutely free. It's freer than everything. So first of all, you can only see far with indexes, and the second is that if you want to go vertically, you have to spend this index. But it's pretty abundant, and they drop from battle. So the mechanism this time around just encourages you to move around, plan your routes, so that you can have more chances to develop your in-game progress. It's very easy to get to something like level 10. Why is it? Alright, I think I can catch him, but I have to wait for the skill to come back. He's gonna go down as well. Right, so let's wait for him to go. I catch it. Oh, come on. What stages do you have to watch out for on floor 5 that are like out of control difficulty? Before expansion 2 there isn't. There are ones that are pretty difficult but not at the level of out of control. But after expansion 2 they did make one that is pretty insane, but I'd say still not at the level of out of control. Yeah, the ultra mechanical menace. Sniper, let's see. Can we got Typhon? No Typhon? I'm going to pick Typhon. Okay. Alright, so this is very relevant. Also, I got 2 indexes from the first floor battles, which is very good. I can now go around like it's absolutely nothing. Right? Oh, that's nice. I also get life point +4. So this time, last time in IS3 is that if you have more than 8 points after a flawless battle, you get 1 shield, right? This time they moved that to more than 10 life points. So you have to actively get yourself up to more than 10 life points to start stacking shields. So that's very important. That's why I brought this instead of hope here. Let's see what we can get. We got hope here. This is also hope. Oh, this is not hope. this is collapse. So reduce my collapsal. My collapse. It's called collapse. And what I get from collapse is collapso. Alright, but I want to buy hope first, and then I E2 my read. So I'm gonna go with that. Alright. Alright, that should do it. You can recover life point when they drop below 1 or 2. It's below 3, so when you have less than 3, it will drop a life point for you to pick. So for you to decide whether or not to pick it up. So if you want to go with the Emperor's set of relics, you can choose not to pick it up. So this is also important. I'm going to record it. Remind me to record it. So this is the mini floor. It's similar to the Mizuki one, but it does not feature bosses. Instead, it just features a mini floor with different sets of changes to that floor, to the condition of that floor's battle. It's pretty fun, and it's pretty important for you to develop in game. So I'm going to go the lower path here. Is the yes, it's the ending 4 item. I believe when they, I believe when they make IS3, they did not, so they have to have, think of that 15 difficulty thing pretty late in development. That's my call. And what happened with that is that they just did not smooth out the overall difficulty curve very well. That's my call. Not sure if that's the thing, because resistant plus 10 for everyone is just, I don't know about that part. How good are the squads this time? Pretty balanced. Although I'd say that the what's it called? The defender supporter one is struggling quite a bit. I'm gonna distract this guy. Skill. No more plus rest. Yes. So this time around they made it so that in higher difficulties they were. What is it? What is the thing? I believe it's enemies will take 5% less both physical and arts damage. I believe that's the case. Which should I choose? Okay, so I'm going to record this. So this is the, let's see, this is the mini floor we were talking about. So basically you enter it by spending 1 index, and then it will introduce a variant that only effective in this mini floor. So for this one, it's all the operators will have less SP requirement for all their skills. So actually it's, if I remember correctly, it's SP requirements plus, minus 35%, but all their skill will become automatic. So active automatically. So I'm going to go with both emergency. Let's go. Have you ever used Wire Alter in IS4? Actually, to be honest, no. I know she's pretty good. She's okay as an starter. So if I deploy Typhon immediately, she will start her skill 2 immediately. So I'm gonna wait Wait for it a little bit here. And go.
先に沈黙を破った方こそ臆病者だ
Same as Reed.
お前たちの命に火種をまいた。各自配置につけ。みんな私に続け。
Put...
潜伏開始
Come on. Come on, Typhon. Come on.
みんな私に続け。
私の庭からとっとと出ていけ
Oh, 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 whoa, whoa.
仕事を増やさないでちょうだい。
Oh no, don't stop. Don't. Oh, I shouldn't put Orchid there. She's slowing down. She's slowing down the enemy, so Reed is not hitting him in time to save Popcar. Oh shoot. That's a big mistake. Come
身を
on.
焦がす苦しみはほんの一瞬。
Boom. Come on.
貫く。
Right.
潜伏開始
How do I feel about Irene in IS4? I don't know, man. She should have been good in IS3, but she didn't. It was not to be.
オーキッド配置に。
変化します
貫く。
Is Reed module worth it, or should you just wait for module 2? I partly I unlocked this module because I like Reed.
疲れたでしょ
And second, there is one niche that helps her survive the ending 1 boss. So you know the ending 1 boss will start, you will release those icicle down in a vertical line to slash everyone, to smack down on everyone, right? So in difficulty 15, before her module, and without any HP buffs or defense buffs, so absolutely no buff, she'll be insta-killed by the icicle. But if you unlock her module to, I believe, level 1, you'll be able to survive with a little bit of HP, where in between Reed can completely heal herself up. So it's one of the circumstances where it really is life or death with that little bit of stats. So I unlocked that, and personally I really like Reed, so I have that module at level 3. But yeah, that's something you may or may not be interested in, just mentioning about it. Supporter. So before Virtuosa, supporter ticket is pretty useless in this game. I just find no reason to pick supports. It's not like IS3. Basically, the only buffer you need is Scar the Altar. You can pick Scar the Altar, but at the beginning of everything, you just want damage dealer straight up. So I'm thinking about it. I think I'm going to pass for now. How good is Ling in IS4? Ling has always been good. That's one thing. It's just that if you are able to master her. I heard people say that ending 4 encounter don't go out in Wonderland. Yes, you can't encounter that event in the mini floors. Most popular trio pick to begin IS4 and 15. It's Reed, Popcar, and Orchid. For reliable starts. It's very reliable. But if you want you can clear every, I believe you can clear every possible stage with, I believe, spot and then lava and then cruise. So if you only look to beat the first stage, the first map ever, you can do it with all 3 stars before expansion 2. It's possible. Alright, this is the expansion. The expansion emergency. It's kind of difficult. I want to change it to something else. I don't want to do this. Can I do it? I think I can do it, but alright, let's do it. I think the debuff is okay. Right, so I think I'm gonna start with Typhon. Like this. Wait, isn't she... Wait, why did I choose skill? Oh, right. I was right, sorry. Alright, I'm gonna stun the car. Actually, I'm just baiting it. I'm gonna bait it. What next? I'm gonna deploy Read Alter, Sharp Skill. What happened? Come on, heal yourself. Heal yourself. Heal. Don't let it shoot. Okay. Right. As long as Typhon gets her skill 2 up, it's over. Everything will be fine. Alright, this car only attack ground units. Completely dominate. Alright, we have one last car. Boom. It's just one shoot everything. This is insane. Don't kill my terminals. Okay. What makes Tex less popular in IS4? She's not less popular. She's very good. Too much DP? No. She's very good. She's still very good. In fact, I'm gonna pick her right now. If you are talking about this Texas, okay? Okay, I have a lot of indexes. This is very good. This is a very good run. I'm going to just straight up put her away so that I get her next floor again. And then I'm going to get physical damage plus 25%. Very good for Typhon. What to take note of if use Cruise, Fang, and Text Alter for starting Text Alter for starting IS4. So if you want to start, I think it's doable, but it's pretty tedious. It's very tedious to start with fast redeploys. Right, so yes, it's right. So if you escort a operator through floors, then next floor you will get them back and get one more index as well. So now I'm at 5 out of 6, which is very good. I can go a lot, like up and down all the time. But here's a mini floor, which I absolutely love. So I'm going to go that path up again. Alright, so this will make you see why Texas is good. Gabriel Start is still good in IS4. Yes. Gabriel Start is pretty good. In fact, it is the second best. It should have been the best, best start in before Dagon is here.
ほんの一瞬みんな私に続け。
どっちがいいかここで分からせてやる。頼みはな、先に沈黙を破った方こそ臆病者。
指定の位置。みんな
I'm not doing this right.
配信だと思えばいいんですか？やってみます。
ここでは何も起きていない。
I'm using Texas
みんな
in the wrong way, but this is fine. This stage is not too hard. There will be two, you know. So for that caster just now, they are the opposite of those fighters. So the fighters, when they take damage, they start running. These, you know, these casters, they start running when they don't do damage.
ここでは何も起きていない。
So when they don't find targets, they start running.
ほんの一瞬。
先に沈黙を破った
Why am
臆病者だ。
I failing everything?
みんな私に続け。遺言の伝達。
Texas,
断る。
you know, good operators are good in every single mode in the game.
追い
You
払
have
う
to
だけな
you
ら
have to admit that.
少しの炎でも簡単にできる。
When they're good,
だけど
they are likely good in every
もう
way,
二度と私たちを傷つけさせないよう
right?
に
So
す
we
るの
have
は
guards.
そ
I'm
れだ
going
けじ
to
ゃ
pick
足りない。
Winnar. This is full on meta. I understand people when people say I'm meta slave. I completely agree with that. I'm meta slave, but you know, it helps you clear things faster. What can I say? So I'm going to mini. Okay, it's the same set of environment. So again, less SP cost, but skills will start automatically, which is okay. This is a DLC map, but it's followed with emergency. I love emergency, so let's go the emergency route.
皆はまだ
Um,
無意に血が流れ
this
るこ
stage
とは
is
ないと信じ
easier if you have Decken. It's fine not having that. I have Typhon after all.
あまりにも馴染みが深すぎる荒野の風の音が
This the mechanic in this game is introduced in the Jessica Alterman.
身を焦がす苦しみは
It starts
ほんの一瞬。さっさ
starts
と
going
片付ければ
already.
楽にも。
作戦の内容を繰り返した方がいいか
みんな私に。
何を迎え
Ooh,
撃つ
that's very poor damage. What's going on? We're not. Alright.
私の庭からとっとと出ていけ。
Do you have every 6-star at E2? No. So in the beginning,
貫く。
I was keeping every single 6-star
断る。
in my inventory
お前
at
たちの命に
level 60 actually, but over time, you know, when I started making all those operator guides and
日の出は
stuff, you know, sometimes I just have to get them to level 90 for, you know, better showcase
自然な
effects.
乱しては
So
ならない。
after some time, I went to do some, you know, level 90 for some operators.
貫く。
So right now I have some at 90.
これで静かになってくれる。お前たちの命に
That's
火
tough
種
as
をま
hell.
いた。指定の位置に向かう。
Alright, I'm gonna stop this guy for now.
何を迎え撃つと
遺言。貫く。
潜伏開始。
Basically, you just kill all the bugs first, so that this guy go into overload.
私
みんな
But they go too slow.
遺言の伝達。火を
So the more, you know, more of these
さっさと片付け
more
れ
of
ば
these
楽になる。
yellow bars that they have,
何
the
を
higher
迎え
defense
撃
and
つ
arts resistance they have. But it's still easy.
獲物に 余計な苦しみを負わせずに仕留めたみたいだな。うむ。よく
Let's see what we get.
温かいものでも飲ん
We
で
got medic
一休み
tickets.
しようか。
Let's see if we can get anything good and cheap. Nope. If there's E2 Wolverine, I would pick, but no. So I'm gonna go with Anzu. Money maybe? Right, money. Let's see. This one. This is the easiest floor 3 stage. So it's a free one. Absolutely.
いつでも行けますよ。
あまりにも馴染み
It's
が
a
深す
free
ぎる
one.
荒野の風の音だ。
貫く。身を焦がす苦しみはほんの一瞬。
お前の不利をこの矢で釘付けにしてやる。
これで静かになってくれる。貫く。
Let's see. I'm gonna put Winna
作戦の内容
on the
を
black
繰り
tile.
返した方がいいか。
It's not gonna matter.
日の
You
出を
just
待
need
て
to kill like that 1 or 2 guy. That's
私
all.
に出会ったのが私はダブリンだ。さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。
This, this set is just too meta.
貫く。
Oh, I forgot his skills are messed up. Okay.
これで静かになってくれる。
What do the black tile does? It's the same as, the Emperor's Blade.
楽に終わる。
You know Emperor's Blade, right? You have to know. Basically it reduces
お
your
前たちの
attack.
命に
Wait, what?
火種をまい
Okay.
た。私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。貫く。
It's fine, just Winnar it. Guys, just Winnar it. It's fine. Oh wait,
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。
is it? It's fine,
日の
boys.
出を待て。
It's going to be fine once Winnar gets
こん
his
な
skill.
に怖い戦場でも判断力、集中力、
Okay, this is a physical damage play.
ドクター。
Now I get support tickets and specialist tickets. Actually, I don't think I need Yato. Wait, I do. My Yato would be very good, actually. Alright, so I'm going to go with Yato. Let's see. All the boards, no use for now. This is very good. I'm gonna get the shields. Alright, we have a shop. You see the shop? Shop's very important in IS4. So I'm going to try everything. I'm gonna pay everything I've got to go to the shop. This is not very useful. I'm going to grab the HP one, and then this one is very easy with. Alright, so I'm going to showcase how to do this stage with skill 2 for Reed. Actually, no need. Well, I can showcase that anyway. Oh! I like the sound of that, boys. I like the sound of that. I'm going to put
私たちにお任せください。
here
どうか私を信じて。
Winnar.
未だ手放していない。
How does it go to? What's the path for this guy? I don't know the path. Let's put down Typhon.
ここで分からせて
Basically, just squeeze him between Winnar and a new deployed operator. like this
遺
squeeze,
言の伝
and
達
then use the
お
skill.
前たちの命に火種をまいて
Boom,
さっさと
evaporated.
片付け
あの実私の庭からとっと
Right,
と出
let's
てい
see
け
how. Does it just go like this? If it goes straight in like this, it's not gonna work. Alright, I'm gonna see. Let's try it.
私に続け
何か
Just
何
gonna
を迎え撃つと
It's gonna be fine. Winner.
貫く
Where does he go? Does he go straight in? No way, man. Whoa!
準備が整った
Alright, stop it.
たがこうが抗おうが無駄だ
Okay, anything I can do about it?
関心
Yes.
ない
No.
でよ
何を
Refresh.
あの
Yes.
実を私
Yes.
の庭
No.
からとっとと出ていけ
Please. No. No, 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 no way. What? Okay, what? Okay. Alright, so remember, this time, if it goes into the objective, it will deduct 2 life points from you. It's no longer free. But what the hell?
遺言の伝達私が頼りんだ
皆さんのご活躍本当に目を見張るものでした素晴らしかったですよ
I didn't play a lot of IS4, actually. It's like a lot less than what I did for IS3. So not a lot of experience in that part, but right. I don't have hope. If I have hope, how about Cruise? I'll just pick Cruise. And why is my Typhon still E1? Right? So we are going to the shop. I'm gonna spend 1 index just to go to the shop. Right, this is one of the best relics in IS4. So when a melee operator gets any sort of healing, it will give 1 SP to himself and any operators in the adjacent 4 tiles. This is so good. When it says healing, something like Reaper's healing to themselves also counts. So if you play Exalt, buy this. Right, okay, this shop is stuffed with all the goodies. I'm going to buy this one. And then, very good. If you put 4 people around you, you get 80%. There are new hands. This comes with expansion too, actually. So it's for chain medics, multi-target medics, and wandering medics. When there are operators in their range, taking fatal damage, recover all HP. So each target will only trigger once for the same battle, which is decently good, but I'm not going to spend 16 on that. I'm wondering about this or this. What I have right now. Actually, I want some hope. No hope? Okay, there's hope. I'm gonna take money. So again, you can take money as much as you want. Unlike IS3, you don't need keys to withdraw. And also it's not like in IS2 where you I believe it goes up. What's the term again? So every time the cost is multiplied by 2. So if you take 1, it costs 1, and then you take the second, it costs 4, right? But this time it's just you take 1 and then it costs 1. You take 2, it costs 2. You take 1 more, it takes 3. I don't know how to describe the terms. I didn't learn maths in English, so yeah, you get what I mean. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 instead of 1, 2, 4, 8, 16. That was insane. But this time it was like this. So you can finish a run with about 100 relics. I've seen people do that. 100 relic runs. Alright. I got hope, but I got no more money. Alright. This is a pretty good showcase for Typhon skill, but I only have Typhon at E1, which is fine. I'm just gonna Muinnar it. Oh, I don't have tanks as well. Did I grab tanks yet? I mean defenders? I don't think so. That was a shame. Just gonna put this thing here. Wait, why is this thing so... This thing is fragile. Right, retreat. Wait, this tile is black. Okay, you're seeing the SP? Whoa, 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 wait. Oh. Jesus Christ. See? See why it's impossible to play the game without... It's impossible to play the game without the fast rate deploys. I'm calling it. Need skill, please. Hello? Wait. Not enough again? Oh, not enough deployment slots. Come on. Alright, just Muinnar it. Not enough time to skill for Typhon's second phase. Buy time for Muinnar. Oh, just Muinnar it, man. Just Muinnar it. Don't need anything else. He's gone down. You see the SP1? It's a very good thing to have. I mean the relic. Yeah, it's good that you can now use the 3-star operators without having them cost 1 hope, which is pretty QOL, I'd say. It's extremely QOL. Whoa, what? Is it that? Oh. This is what happens if you don't have Innis. Right? It's very easy to start a stage if you have Innis. That's what happened when you don't have Innis to play that stage. It feels tedious. It was actually very easy. Let's see. We have a lot of upper boards, but not a lot of lower boards. So I'm gonna go with this. Is this R15? Yes. So this time around you can see the difficulty in the lower left corner. Like here. I'll show you the difficulty. Oh, another mini floor. That's handy. How much worse is Flametail than Innis? It's hard to say how much worse. They are just so different in terms of function and stuff. Innis, we use Innis because she can do so many things at the same time. She can do such many things at the same time. There's just no reason to not use her. So you both when you're picking a Vanguard, a 6-star Vanguard, you always have to spend what, 7 plus 3, 10 hopes. But what you get is vastly different. So it's very obvious that which you're going to pick. But that's very meta-minded for sure. Whereas when you combine the upper board and the lower board, you will reduce your collapse level, which can take away your collapsal effects. This is a battle node. Battle something. I think I'm pretty set at battle, so I am going in. Oh, it's the bear. Can I kill him? I think I can. Right? Shouldn't be too hot. Let's go. High 5 in IS4, yes, you're right. And when Dagon comes out, it's high 6. But basically, yes. That's the top picks in the game mode. If you want to clear the mode easily, those are your picks. It doesn't hurt to, you can certainly play other styles, but those are the easiest way to get it done. That's what I will say. Whoa, what happened to you? Chill, mate, chill. I guess my Typhoon wasn't doing much. Oh wait. How? Block. Item time from Winnard. Yes, thank you. Bye. What are the topics for caster and defender tickets? So if you want to go budget, the best pick for defenders is Beagle. For better if you want them to do a better job, and then you may perhaps pick Quora. And then for 6-star you pick Nian or Hoshiguma, depending on what you're going for. If you're going for ending 2, then Hoshiguma is a bit harder to use, because there are a certain strat that I can't easily describe to you, but it involves her blocking 3 enemies, including the boss, until the end of the stage. So if you use Hoshiguma skill 2, she will eventually kill off the non-boss targets that she blocked, causing her to block the ice katana guys, which will slash her into pieces. Okay, so guard tickets after Winnar. Usually I would pick Dagon, but I promise not to pick anyone beyond Typhoon, so I am going to... What do we have? I'm going to pick Exalt, because we have the relic that works with him. Extremely good. When I say extremely good, it's really, really good. no longer love Bagpipe in IS4? I mean, have you ever picked Bagpipe in IS? I have never picked Bagpipe in IS. Okay, so for this mini floor, there's no battle. So every node you pass will give you 2 hope. So there are mini floors like this, which, so this one will include this lost and found thing, where you can trade off your stuff, or if you pick this, then you are going for an ending. I'm going to, so this time you can trade away items that has already been effective. So for example, your boiler. So you can trade away this thing, and yeah, still get back. Wait, medic attack speed plus 50 is very good for Reed. Alright, I can trade again. Sometimes you can trade, in some nodes you trade your boards instead. So in this one you trade your boards. Let's see, I actually don't need this, so I'm gonna trade it away. It's gonna give me something else. This is not very useful, but I'll take it. More battles. This one is easy as hell, especially if you have Innis. Again, I don't have Innis yet for some reason, but it's still easy. If I don't like to store the ending 2 boss, can we burst him down? As long as you can keep him in place, you can. So there are. So you either do this with Mastima, or you do it with Shu, which can teleport him back. The most reliable way is going to be with Mastima. But you have to make sure that you kill him in under 30 seconds, right? It was 30 seconds. So observe here. Exalt. He's gonna get healing from attacking, which is going to give him SP as well from the relic. So his skills is going to be extremely fast. He basically get what, 4 SP if he do a double attack, right? I'm gonna get Texas eaten. He's just gonna kill it. Okay. But E2, before E2, he's pretty weak. Nothing much can do about it. And his skill is gonna come very fast. Oh, now. These guys are tough. Oh, eat this! Might eat this. Alright. Oh, you want to attack zone. No. Oh, dodge again? Nice. Is IS4 R15 harder than IS3 R15? Personally, I think it's easier. And I think a lot of players would agree. A lot of more veteran players who play a lot of IS5, I mean R15, should agree to that. Jesus, man. I'm not that good at talking. I keep having to drink water. So now we get defenders. It's always hard to pick defenders. Right now I just have 2 of my key damage dealers who are waiting to get their E2. So if I do this, I won't be able to E2 anyone. So I'm not going to pick 6 stars and then 4 stars. Now I have to think about if I need a pure defender, and I would say that I can have one, so I'm going to pick Aura. We have shop again. I'm intrigued, but I also want to fight a bit. So I'm going to turn this emergency battle in. I'm going to turn this into an emergency battle. Let's see. All right, this one is doable, but pretty. It will be fine with Winnar and Reed Alter. Doable, let's do it. Alright, let's see what you guys been talking about. Overall, I think IS4 is easier than IS3. I know some final bosses can be enhanced in IS4. It comes with the expansion too. So basically, people complain about the N15 for IS4 being too easy. So I think they just want to spice it up a little bit. So they added I say alter versions of final bosses for every single ending. And some of them, they are absolutely more difficult than the original ones. But some of them are just out of this world. For some reason. You have especially the ending 3 boss. They introduced those you remember those drones that gives defense to enemies around it. So they introduce in that stage, these drones have more health than the ending 1 boss. They made it so that it has more health than the ending 1 boss. A drone has like what, 700k HP as a drone. I have to say it's IS4 N15 is easier. It's definitely easier than IS3 N15. This stage you just start with Winnar because there will be drones that fly out really fast. I'm just gonna Yato it, first one. And then I'm just gonna let Winnar slash away. Gonna do the healers. So this stage they break your defense into half. That's when you need a defender, a legit defender. But the tiles are just... You can also put... should I put no skill? I'm gonna put Type on Claire, but she's gonna die. Those drones, so you see those drones? Those drones have very little defense, but they have a ton of resistance. They're high res. I'm gonna Winnar it. They have 60 resistance and something like 200 defense. So remember that. They are weak to... So these enemies are hard hitting. They don't have anything special to them. They just run very fast and they just hit very hard. Those elite enemies. They don't have any special ability. They just run really fast. That's all. And hit very hard. Whoa. Whoa. You see why we picked Riddick? That's why. These drones are insane. Oh, Tiger. Ooh, 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 ooh.
何
Those
かたとえ終わりのため息しか残らず
right. What is this? Ending 2 IS4 more than ending 4 IS3 and 15? No. Ending 3 is pretty easy. Do you think ending 2 boss will be harder in N15? As long as you have a defender and a healer, you can beat the stage. Maybe two sets of healer plus defender, but it's pretty easy. It's just not very controversial. Not controversial. What's the word? It's kind of different from how you normally approach a boss. So this is also one of the boards that can turn a node into a shop. One of the best boards in the game, because shops are very important in the game. Okay, so now we have a caster ticket with a bunch of hope. Let's think about what we want. I'm going to go with Lin here. So if I use a green board with a shop, hey wait, this is already a shop. Should I use it somewhere else? I want the shop. So this is going to half off the shop if you use a green board. This will half off the shop. Then I want money, so I'm going to use this. So I grab 8 ingots before I enter the node. So I'm going to get money as well as half off shop. I'm going to grab one of the index. This is also very good. So I should have brought this first. Every time you buy something from the shop, you get 1 more hope. So every item you buy, it's gonna give you hope. I'm gonna buy this. I'm gonna buy Innis finally. I have so many people waiting. I have 4 people waiting to be E2, and it's still giving me something else. This is not okay. Okay, I'm going to get these, and please give me what? Okay, I can at least E2 my Innis, or him first. Thank you. This is not useful. Sniper. Yes, thank you. Yay. So, are you seeing why shops are important? Are you starting to see? So you can be very poor, very poor. You have such a bad luck all over your run. You just got nothing. You got a lot of operators waiting to E2. You got no relics. You're having a hard time, and at this time you bump into a shop. What you get? You get everything you need. You E2 everyone you want. This is the shop in IS4. This is why shop is very, very good in IS4. Right? So be sure to visit a shop. I'm going to get this so that I have 2 more slots. I'm not going to try any endings. I'm just going to go with the first ending, because maybe it's gonna be a alter version. Is it? It's not. It's the normal version. But we will be okay with that. Okay? With what we have right now, we are pretty set. Actually, we are pretty set. at going at the boss. So I'm going to not going to roam around. I'm just gonna go straight in. Alright. Just gonna get a relic. We got another mini floor? Alright, so right now I only have one index. So if I go in, I will be blind. So should I showcase that? Maybe I should showcase that. Okay, I'm going to showcase this. So when you when you spend all your indexes, sorry. So if you use all your indexes, it goes 0. You simply don't know where you're going. You have no idea what stage you're going to go into. You can't tell if it's an emergency or not. You can only tell if it's a battle or if it's not a battle. That's all you can tell when you have 0 index. So you can spend everything at the cost of not knowing where you're going. Alright, so out of these 3, it can be 3 emergencies. It can be 1, it can be 3, it can be 2 as well. So I'm going to try my luck here. Alright, I'm just gonna pick a lucky number, maybe 2. And let's see what it is. Hopefully we don't die from this. We have like 30 health. Right? Okay, is it emergency? It's not. Right, so if it's an emergency, it's gonna have a window here to tell you, oh, it's an emergency. Good luck to that. But this stage is actually very easy with what I have right now. Looks terrible, but it's very doable. I just need to put down Winnar, so all the little spinny thing is gonna go onto him. I'm gonna deal with this tree first. Come on. Alright, gotta start the breed here. Texas. Done. Gonna go with Typhon. Boom. Spin. Oh. Here. Dragon, you think how much they taken approximately for the featured up to 100 trust fund? It's gonna take quite some time. From my experience, it's gonna take the first week at least. If you don't spend any, at farming the trust, from my experience. You'll be able to get her module before IS4. As long as you use all your sanity every day. Oh, right. I forgot about the monthly card. If you don't have honestly, I have never played this game without monthly cards. So, sorry, maybe I can't give much of an advice over there, but yeah, okay, I forgot about that part. Any of you know? Because honestly, I always have one monthly card, so not sure about that part. See, you only need 3 person. Oh no, not really. Not 3 people. I did deploy my fast redeployments everywhere, but this stage is easy. Get done. Alright, so this for this mini floor, the condition is that you have more. You actually it's gonna give you more HP point when you enter the floor, but if you leak, it's gonna deduct more from you. But this is the easiest one. And nice. Yeah, just remember to put her in the base. That's very crucial. This stage. So this stage, I'm going to go with Reed skill 2. And skill 2 for Karin Yato, and basically that is it. Start with Ines. Just get rid of this guy. Put down. Speed up the charge.
作戦の内容を繰り返した方がいいか。
どうする隠せない。
Typhon.
絶好のチャンスだ。
I don't have a lot of deployment slots this game.
戦闘私が
自分の説に乱してはならない。
Also, I didn't rob the store.
これで静かになってくれるな。
何を迎え撃つと。
Gonna have my console dead already.
何を片付ければいい。これで静かになってくれるな。
The stage is also
さっさと
relatively
片付けれ
easy.
ば楽に
Oh
なる。
shit, this place is.
聞いてるけど。
この先に沈黙を破った方こそ臆病者。
It's gone
どう
already.
ぞ足元を見てください。
一度痛みを覚える
お前たちの命に火種をまいてどうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。
Why she didn't hit
私
that?
に命令しない。あまり待たせないで。
Well, she spent all those skills to kill
あ
the
まり待た
box.
せないで。
I didn't realize that.
ここでは何も起きていない。指定の位置に向かう。
You think RA2 is easier than ISN15? RA does not have a difficulty setting. Oh, it does have right now, but it's not that hard of a game mode. It's not designed to be that hard. It is hard. It is pretty in-game content, but it's not that hard. It would be crazy if it's that hard. It's not hard, but RA2 requires you to have quite a lot of operators. And again, the good operators are still things like Windar, things like fast redeploy. It did not change. It was still them. Looks like I still have a chance to go and get my next level, but I'm just gonna go straight in because this is gonna be easy. This is just one of the gambling nodes. Just gonna require you to click a lot. One hope out of this. Not gonna spend the time. Right, so we're going to beat the boss. Boss is pretty easy. What do we have? We have enemy, so I won't be one shot by the icicles. I also have more health, so what I told about Reed's module is not going to be relevant this time around. Pretty much that. So I'm going to call in the board. So this is going to give me minus 30% redeployment time, which is pretty nice. Reed alter skill 3 to start. Yato skill 3. Alright, this is going to be quick, guys. This is going to be very quick. I'm just gonna go with Ines here and then Reed for the Hanabi show. Let's enjoy the show. 3, 2, 1. Boom, 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 boom. Everything goes boom. Boom. Yes.
私に出会ったの
Boom.
は運の
Boom.
時だ
Yes.
さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる
Alright, skills over. Put down Winnar at this tile because he has taunt, so the icicle will be fixed at this column, so everyone else is safe. So I can now deploy everyone else. This comes with the board that gives me 30, minus 30% redeployment time. Then I'm going to put down Exalt to defend this
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。私に命令
Gonna
しな
have
さい。
very fast skills.
ドクターの破壊は
Start
最も単純
blasting.
な行為
I've got Typhon here. Just prep for her
こ
skill
こで
2.
分からせてこの身を手前に来るこの首吊りにしてやる
誰を
He
餌に
needs
す
to
る
help
か
with
決まっ
that. Clearing the eyes.
た。どうすれば
Oh, it's a black card. I didn't pay attention. Whoa, 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 whoa! It was that hard? I wasn't told that it was that hard. Oh, sorry.
何痛みを覚える前に
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。
That was a oops moment.
ようやく私の出番
Sorry. So let's think about it. So after half health, it will become 2 icicles. So I have to manage the taunt before everything else.
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。
ここでは何が起きて
So I'm gonna make sure that
あれがターゲットかようやく
buy
私の出
time
番
for my Typhon to get the second phase of the
決断を
skill
私の庭から
and
とっ
done.
とと出ていけ
Then, because I want Kuora to fight, so at the end I want Kuora to be able to tank this lane along with Munna, right? So I'm going to retreat her now to save for when it's half health. So I'm going to buy time for Kuora to come back.
火種を
Damn, that thing doesn't
これ
stand
で
a
静かに
chance,
なってくれる
right? So there's a checkpoint at 24 enemies. When we hit 24 enemies,
指示を待つ
it will stop releasing more enemies until the boss is at half health. So at this time, I can manage my taunt, move my operators around as much as I wish, and at half health, it will start releasing 2 icicles. 3, 2, 1. You can tell by the FX around him. So because I managed that, it's gonna now also rain icicle on my executor. So it's gonna be this 2 lane.
一度日の出を待とう
Come on, skill.
ドクターの破壊は最も単純な行為
Wow. Alright, so it has to be Kurora after all.
僕が相手だよ
Alright, just help with Typhon a little bit, she will be okay. This is basically how I do it daily. Just help with Typhon a little bit. Should be fine. When it doesn't have
どこを目指すのお前たち
skill
の
here,
命
we'll
に
use
火種をまいた。
I will use read all the skill. Sometimes it will stun everyone. Stun her target, the latest 2 targets, so that the block will be stunned. So I will also
こ
have
れ
to
で静
save
かに
here
なってくれる
this time.
さっさと片付ければラチウムが整った
Okay, this is getting a little bit messy.
法の正確性を担保し
Use it here. Whoa, it didn't stand a chance.
何たとえ
I don't want to leak.
しか残らず
Come back, guys. Come back.
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。
Can
これ
go.
で静かになってくれる
Oh, it was that tough.
指定の位置に向かう
What should I do? I'm going to
こ
slash
の
this.
程度かようやく私の出番
Then
私たちにお任せください
give time for some time. Any more chance?
治療の準備を
Come on, come on, come on. 2 2 seconds.
救急箱の用意はできています。
ここでは何も起きていない。指定の位置に向かう。準備が整った。
Oh no! Okay, I fell.
いつでもどうぞ戦闘機を焦がす苦しみは
That's a shame,
ほんの一瞬。
but it's fine.
一日の出を待と
About me not wanting to miss. Alright,
頼
Typhon
み
is
は何だ。
away.
う。祈りは不要
More damage, please.
ドクターの破壊は最も単純な行為。
Alright, that should do it.
ドクターの要望はごもっともです。
Executor ending. One more.
了解しました。
And yes. Right. That's it. Can Typhon just solo right side? Actually no. If she's got more relics, she'll be able to. But judging from what I have just now, it's pretty clear that she won't. She can't. Also, I don't have any deployment slot related stuff, so I can only deploy what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So the ending one boss is pretty hard, to be honest. I'm going to be honest. If you want to challenge it without the board giving you additional stats, it's pretty hard. I have minus 30% redeployment time, so my fast redeploys are going to be more effective. Basically what Typhon had just now is like 40, this is 40% damage increase for her, but that's not the best debuff, not the best buff for her. Attack speed, attack plus are the best buffs for her, and we obviously don't have those. Defense minus is not gonna matter much for her. Yeah, so these are the least effective buff for Typhon. 23 is very little relics, but yeah, that's basically how you do a N15 run. This is a very standard one. Out of all I've mentioned, I used Riddick, Winnar, my fast redeploys, so what is that? 4 out of 5, right? Should have used Lin. She's E1. She's gonna die like instantly.
こっちにおいで。
She's E1.
ちょっと見せ
So
て
to
ね。
recap, where's the recap?
やっぱ
These are the 6.
今年の
Personally,
同性上の作物
I think
は
these 6
や
are
は
the
り人間
best
より
picks
高いわね。
for IS6, IS4. Obviously, we don't have Dagon yet, and so it's very competitive in the guard class as well as the specialist class. But there are more viable picks in guards, while for specialists, mostly it's just maybe you will pick Dorothy if you have related relics, and sometimes you may pick Spectre Altar, but others usually I won't. If you want to play Lin, you can pick Arc as a priority, so you don't pick any out of these two, but instead you pick Arc first if you want to play with Lin. But Lin can play on her own as well. Right, so that should be basically it for this stream. It was decently good this time. It didn't lag that much this time around. A little bit, but not that much. Why don't you pot 6 Deegan? Because I fucked up. Sorry for the language, but I messed up that pool. I spent because I spent a lot pulling for, making up for my full pot read right before. I believe it's right before. I spent one of the pots, I spent like 120 to get one pot. That was destructive. Yes, Lin Arc Mew Mew is a pretty good combination, but it's if you really want to compare it to this, it's like 10 times more tedious, and as well as you need to understand the map so much better, while these 6 are just much more brainless. Lin, Arc, Mew Mew, that combo is viable, but you need to understand the game so much. It's not easy to learn. Right. Yo, what background you use to get that Celtic theme song? Yes, it's the what's that? It's one of the art book about the world building of Terra. A full dictionary with 400 pages. I believe it's 400 or 300 something. Aren't you guys getting the art book volume 1 right now? They did make it, they did give it translation, right? Did they? I believe Japanese players are getting the volume 1 for art books. So this time around, the guide is not going to feature my introduction to all the new mechanics. I'm not going to introduce the collapsos. Not going to introduce how the boards work, because first of all, I don't know how they are translated. They're so close to release. I don't want to spend time to give my own translation only for them to give the official translation. So I'm gonna skip that part this time around. I'm not going to introduce all the difficulties. I'm just going to briefly talk about from a meta standpoint, what changed, what makes it so that some operators are no longer picked, and why some operators are now picked. And that's all. That's all that's different from that's all I will offer in the coming guide. I'm going to focus mainly on operators that I will pick. I'm going to give a... Oh, are we fucking up? Are we not backed? Can I flex that? Oh, okay. Can I flex that background? Okay. It's pretty abstract, to be honest. Let's see how I move her away. So you can see the Celtic thing here. Are we lagging? Oh, we are lagging a little bit. Yes, we are lagging a little bit. But this, it should work. Wait, where did she go? Where did she go? Alright. Basically, this is the background, something like a lab, a lot of books. If you don't pay attention, you can't recognize it. It's like a library and then some computers in a way. Yeah. The music is bangers, as always. So basically, for a brief preview, is that Vanguards usually Innis, and then if you get the DP recovery debuffs, you pick one of the flag bearers. If you don't have Hope, you pick Fang, and sometimes people pick Mew Mew, but it's hard to use. It requires you to understand her mechanics very well to pick Mew Mew. These are Vanguards. And then for guards, guards are so competitive. Obviously, you've got the big two, and before Dagon, you start with Gavial. Sometimes you can start with Exalt, but he's relatively hard to use as well because he can't get healing. He's rather thin. He only has 500 defense. And then sometimes you pick Qiubai because you have the relics that gives you 1 SP for every time every time when you attack with a guard, and it works with her skill 1. But I didn't mastery her skill 1, so I almost never use Qiubai because I think her SP requirement is pretty big. And then sometimes if you want to just deal with the boss or something, you can pick Surtur. That's mostly all the guards I will pick. Basically, damn. Do you have any wishes for 5th anniversary? I heard it's going to be main story. So are they finally going to release logos? Is he going to be the primal caster that combos with Arturia? That's gonna... If that's the case, will some of the players get mad because of that? Alright, let's talk about shield, the defenders. When you don't have Pope, or well, you just pick these. When you are pretty budget, if you want to go budget, you don't have all the good stuffs yet, you pick Kuora. And then if you want to do ending 2, you pick Nian. If you don't have Nian, you can do Hoshiguma, but I recommend not picking skill 1 as skill 2 for the boss. You can pick skill 1 or skill 3. Or it can also work with skill 2 but requires some extra manual work. Or you will pick Jessica Alter. But to be honest, Jessica Alter was briefly good, but very quickly she went back down. The reason for people picking Jessica is because the defender plus supporter class is pretty weak, and Jessica, to start, she can hit air, she can do aerial attacks. That's one of the reasons. She also is a pretty good starter in that class, but that's until we have Virtuosa. Virtuosa is the best starter for the defender plus supporter squad. So after Virtuosa is here, she's less picked, and after expansion 2, people are no longer picking her, to be honest. People are starting to pick Hoshiguma back up, and sometimes they pick Shu or Saria. So that's the situation for defenders. Look at all those pots. I do pay quite a lot in this game. Not that much. I think I'm doing one. So the highest tier is $100, right? I pay that like once per month. So for basically for every banner, I will go with at least $100. That's just my choice. I don't think there's much out of that. Well, I recommend pull Jessica Alter in general. I think a very good rule of thumb is that if you are a new player, this is something I just realized, okay? If you are a new player, so for you, out of all the 6-star defenders here, Hoshiguma is now in the Colonel banner. So normally you don't get her spooked. You don't get spooked out of the banners, standard banners. And for Nian, she's a limited operator. And it's quite hard for new players to get any of them, right? So if you don't have any of them, you can pull her. She's very good with this skill. She's a very good defender to get you through the beginner stage of the game. But if you are an experienced player, a veteran player who has quite a lot of this defender options, you getting her is not going to give basically any difference. It's not going to make any difference for your daily gameplays. Yes, it makes a little bit of difference in IS-4. She's a pretty interesting pick in Defender, but if you look further, she's not that good for long, honestly. Jessica got 7, right? I did give her 7, but but actually after expansion 2, I'm kind of inclined to lower that to 6, but I stuck with it. 7 makes sense. She also have some perks over Nian and Hoshiguma's kit design that makes her more unique, but she really isn't that impactful, especially to daily. You are not. I don't think it's worth it to pull a defender who can shoot air with the DPS of Akito. I guess it's around the DPS of Akito. I don't think that makes a lot of sense for pulling her, but if you like her, you definitely pull her, right? Right, where are we? Let's just answer some of your questions instead. Not much more questions. I think I'm just gonna leave the previews to the actual video. I'm just gonna put it out really fast. Not a lot of time to do it. And I think I'm just gonna end here today. It's quite late here. Still need to go to work tomorrow. Jessica is also great for Defender Knight stuff. Yeah, but it's like there's like what 10 people out there playing Defender Knights. Just a joke. But yeah, I'm definitely going to mention something about Defender Knights, but Defender Knight stuff is not going to become, not going to impact my ratings and recommendation about her. Viviana, yeah, I've seen the post, the repost of my video to Reddit, and I remember someone talk about I prioritizing a war criminal over the killed Viviana, which is a very interesting comment. No hate towards that, but yeah, certainly my video have no considerations about personal preferences, right? There's just no way to do videos when I have to think about those. So yeah, but to be honest, Viviana is not looking good. It just feels so weird. They hold back so much when they design her talents and her skills. Yes, 25 seconds is pretty short for a cycle for this skill, so it's a short cycle skill, but during this 25 seconds she does nothing. She has pretty good survivability during skills, but her survivability without skill is so bad. This shield talent that she has, 80% to get a shield that only blocks melee attacks. That's so what's the word? Why can't they make it so that it blocks all sorts of attack? It wouldn't make her that good. 25 seconds is still too long, because she dies instantly when she does not have skills. Her design, the way that her design makes sense is shown on Zuole. He's also very vulnerable off skill. But the point is that he doesn't have a lot of time off skill. That's the point. That's the point. Yes, he's very vulnerable off skill, but he doesn't spend a lot of time off skill. And for Viviana, she's very weak off skill. So that makes 25 seconds feels like forever. That's the problem with Viviana. Her skills are okay. This skill has pretty high DPS. If you count enemy resistance 0, it has higher DPH than Surtur. But that means nothing. She blocks 1. She only attacked 1. That is not a good look. That is a very bad look, to be honest. Do you recommend Arturia M9? I think you can do M6. I don't find myself use her skill too much, but skill 3 and skill 1 are very good. I happen to have her at full, everything full, which is pretty nice. I like her design pretty well. How good is Valakrin as a ritualist? She's pretty good in IS4, but not outside of it. And she's definitely like million light years away from Arturia. Virtuosa. The UI is from the limited time IS the chapter 13. I think it's time gated. I don't think you can get it anymore. Can you? I don't think you can get it anymore. It comes with launching chapter 13, and currently I don't think you can get it anymore. Yeah, it's when chapter 13. Oh, right. It hasn't happened in. Oh, sorry. It hasn't happened in global, so make sure not to miss out. I don't think you can get it afterwards, at least until now. So right now there's what? There's like 4 different ones. The night mode comes when it updates, and then this one is from playing IS4. This one is from going for chapter 13 for a limited time. So make sure not to miss that. It's coming pretty soon. Would infinite duration in skill 3 after 3rd use be too OP? You mean for Viviana, right? Let me think. If you don't change anything else and make it permanent after 2nd use, I would say she would be good. Maybe pretty good. But I don't think she's gonna be very OP. Because at the end of the day, she's still block 1 and she only attacks 1 target. But yeah, that would make her very, very good for soloing. And definitely you are not going to keep the 25 SP. So it's going to be like something like 50 SP or something. If the skill is going to be designed that way. But if it stayed permanent, I don't think it would be broken, because she still only attack 1 target. Blocking 1 target is fine, because Surtur also block 1 target only, right? But attacking 1 target is not fine in Arknights right now. They should give her SP on her shield getting destroyed and increase chance for shield. I think that would be a very good direction to go for the module. Like, when the shield is destroyed, give her 3 SP or something, and then maybe make it able to block, ranged attack as well. Why not? But that would make her seem very like 佐乐. She would be like an arts 佐乐, which I doubt they will go that direction. For the end game content, what operators do you recommend? I'm still newbie. That would be a pretty broad question. What endgame content? And if you're still newbie, then I think you are going to miss a lot of operators. If you want to get the rewards from IS, you just E2 your. If you already have E2 operators, you just borrow something like a Ling or something and get to play the mode, play the game mode, play it a little bit, get the resources. She also needs multi-target for skill 3 diffusion, but unfortunately modules are not going to change skills, so yeah, it's gonna stay that way. I don't think so, guys. I think she's out of all the operators in 2023 for CN, if you count out the free ones, so talking about these two, if you don't include the free ones, I think it's pretty safe to say that Viviana is the weakest out of all of them. I actually rated her a little bit higher than Swaya because she does have some output capability, but actually using her feels very awful, to be honest. How important are Dagon Pressure potentials? Similar amount of improvement. I mean, if you are a free-to-play player, I think you should never go for potentials. So I think there's a principle that I've always warned people about, is that if you are a free-to-play player, never go for potentials. Like, never. Because it's just not worth it. It's just not worth it. You will always find operators you want to pull. I think it's always more meaningful to get a new operator than pulling for their potentials, because you can spook them. Someday they might spook you, right? And pulling for potentials are not the way to go for free-to-play players, unless you like an operator so much that you want her potentials. Swire is an operator that she's not that good, but when you use her, you actually feel it still feels okay, because you can see it brings impact. But when you use Viviana, she does not feel impactful at all. She just stands there, blocks one, attacks one enemy, and when she does not have her skills, she's likely dead, or she will leak. It's either one of she's dead or she leaks, and it just does not feel good. It feels very bad. But from a damage perspective, she does still have the stats on paper, and if you want to use her for damage, it certainly will be more noticeable than Swire. That's the overall reason why I put her slightly above Swire. But yeah, if you are a newbie, this is in hindsight and in retrospect, okay? If I were a new player, I would completely not pull in these two back-to-back limited banners. I would just not pull. Actually, if I am a newbie player, I would pull Typhon, and then I would put Jessica, and then I would stop pulling. I would just stop until Dagon Pressure. If I am a very well-planned new player, I will absolutely go that way. What is it? Impression about Chongyue module. So I did make a recommendation about his module. Basically stay at stage 2, because stage 3 is not going to impact anything out of. So there are two situations where you want stage 3. First, use his other two skills, any of his other two skills. If you use them, you get it to stage 3. And the other situation is that you want the stats. That's all. What operators do you think good for episode 10 and higher? I kind of get where you're getting at. So you want to get to episode 13 to get the theme UI, right? You want to be in time to get the theme. What is going on? Why is it loading for me? Virtuosa is very good for new players. It can be. It's just harder to learn how to use her. And don't forget, if you pull in the Virtuosa banner, you can end up getting a lot of Viviana instead. No hate towards Viviana. It's just not that good. Not that optimal. Let me remind myself what happens in what's the stuff in episode 10 to 11. Episode 10, the best operator is Mudrock, right? Right? It has to be Mudrock, or a pretty tough defender. My impression, if I have to name an operator who's the best pick for clearing a chapter's mechanics, for chapter 10 I would nominate Mudrock. Chapter 11. Oh my god. Oh no. What did I use back in time? What is happening with this? Chapter 11 is the Steam Knight. The Steam Knight one. Just use the casters. If you want to beat the Steam Knight, you just use casters. Casters are very good. You can use Aya, you can use Golden Glow. If you are a new player, I kind of bet that you don't have anyone in the kernel. You don't have most operators in the kernel banner. So maybe for you, the best casters are maybe Golden Glow. What happened here? Why am I losing internet connection to the game? Hello? Hello? Anyone? What is happening? Also, if you copy homework, anything can work, right? Just find homeworks that have the operators you have. It was not that hard, right? And if you are a newbie player, you can choose not to play the difficulty mode. So not the red mode. What is happening? What is happening here? I'm going to restart the game. Why am I being booted out? Up when the icon above him lights up. What is going on here? I'm going to reboot again. I believe this is just something about me having to connect to the... Also, why does it force me to update to the newer version? I love this old version. Do I need VPN to play Arknight CN? No, I need VPNs to stream to YouTube. To be honest, it shouldn't impact my game, but I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what is going on. What? Hello? What? Something is wrong. Boom, 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 boom. But I have no idea why. Right, that shouldn't do anything. Remove. Okay. Shu, Zuole banner seems like a much better limited banner. Shu is OP AF and Zuole is a decent OP. Oh right, so people asked me why I still put Zuole at the mid. First of all, it's higher mid, which means that out of all the, I think it's 88 6-star operator right now, he's at like something like 40 or above. That is a pretty impressive position. I'm not going to lie. It's a pretty impressive position. Second of all, he is how do I say it? If the stage is too easy, you don't use his skill 3. Instead, you use his skill 2. So what does it feels like to use his skill 2? Imagine you're using Mountain, but his skill 2 just deactivates every like 10 seconds and you have to press it again. That's what it feels. So that's what it feels like to use Zuole daily. I think it's not that necessary to pull Zuole for that reason. It's just that he's just one of the operators who are, if you really like him and you want to use him, you actually feels pretty good using him. But it's just not that outstanding. He just do something that's very special, but that's not always necessary, especially for daily content. He's pretty good in low ops count again, those because he's Amity, and then, but he also has pretty low DPH. And my recommendation is pretty focused on, it's heavily, should I say heavily? It's more focused on daily content, because at the end of the day, there are less players going for advanced contents, and some of them are very advanced, like low ops count. Not a lot of people attempts low ops. In fact, I think less than 2% of players would try that. What exactly is going on with my game? Oh, row, what is going on? Alright, if it still doesn't work, I'm just gonna call it quits for today. Maybe it interferes with my... I have no idea. My settings right now should only impact my OBS going for YouTube. So it shouldn't do anything to interfere with my game. Right? Why does it do this? Why? Right, seems like that it doesn't work. I think it's a good time to... Is that true? The new story chapter going to be released in the same time? That's people's implication. Not sure yet, but they did. So they didn't mention anything about the new chapter in the what's that? In the CNY stream, and then they didn't mention it again in the latest developer notes. So that's why people are inferring that we won't get a new main story chapter in April. Instead, we're going to get it for the 5th anniversary. Do you find IS4 D15 as satisfying as IS3? I actually do find it more satisfying, but from time to time I go back to IS3 because I do sometimes also miss the challenge from IS3. And trying new operators in IS3 is also pretty is a pretty refreshing experience, I say. Okay, I'm going to end this here and check out what's going on with these. Right, so that's it for the stream. Thank you all for coming, hanging out, and see you next time.